Hey, what's going on, everybody? So this is going to be an update, part 2 to my first EDC loadout video. After getting some comments, I've been getting a little bit of shit about not being very descriptive about one thing in particular, and of all things, it was glow sticks. So I may have came off as being a bit of a dick, and that wasn't my intention whatsoever. When I tried to describe the glow sticks, what they were used for, I made the comment of, it's one of those things, if you know, you know type of things. And yeah, I mean, I guess people that do know, they know, but you only know what you know. So I didn't realize that starting the YouTube channel, since I'm about 3 weeks into this, that I need to realize that there's a big platform and a huge learning curve to a lot of people out here. So my apologies for that. I'll try to do my best to slow down and be more descriptive and explain a little more in detail on what's going on with what I'm showcasing and the uses and the whys or why not. So please bear with me. And to all of those that got triggered by that, hey, my bad. Like I said, it's a learning curve for me. I'm not a professional doing this. You know, I got a lot of experience in a lot of things, but trying to convey that on this kind of platform is, again, new. So, glow sticks. All right, so realize that this pissed a lot of people off. Glow sticks, Siloom sticks, that's what they call in the military. Tons of different applications for this. Probably one of the most important is, say if it's a low light condition and you don't have a flashlight, it will emit a small amount of light. It's not going to brighten up a whole room, but it'll allow you to read something, maybe find your way in the dark, but it's going to be very dimly lit. I used them when I was in law enforcement, clearing a room. We would throw them inside of a room or in a doorway, and that would be an indicator that that room was clear. Any kind of dwelling, any kind of area you wanted to mark clear. Wayward points. Say you're outdoors or you're in a house and you're in a building, say a large building. You could crack open a couple of these and place them out sporadically so people could possibly follow your route. If they didn't know where you were, you didn't have comms up, you could use that as a way to kind of show where to find you or somebody else. You could use them alongside the road, say your car breaks down. You could use that to signal somebody, flag them down, use them as a makeshift road flare. Again, they don't emit a lot of light, so you'd have to be pretty close, almost up on it, before you'd realize what the hell it is you're seeing. Like I said, there's a variety of applications. You could actually use them as an ID marker for people. Say you're training and you want to differentiate between good and bad. You could go ahead and put a glow stick on, and whoever has a glow stick is on one side or the other. You could use it in tactical means too, since most people don't have access to nods and IR strobes. You could go ahead and use this because, again, it doesn't emit a whole lot of light, so it's not super obvious. So it's kind of my take on glow sticks. Also, I know that I didn't give like a really good review on the bag itself. It's the 511 Moab 6, and it has a ton of room in it. I didn't go over all the pockets. I'm surprised I didn't get hammered on that as well, but it has extra pockets. I put 2 Glock 17 mags right here, backup mags, keep an extra flashlight. I keep a multi-tool, some ink pens, notepad. You never know when you want to write some notes. Keep some eyeglass cleaners, keep your lenses clean on your glasses. Again, this little pocket right here, if I could open it up one-handed, that's a dedicated gun pouch. A Glock 19 fits in there really well. My Glock 17 doesn't. The main compartment has some elastic enclosures. That's where I usually put my first aid stuff, as far as chest seals, tourniquets, stuff you just don't want flopping around. It has some other internal pockets that you can put whatever you want. They're zippered. There's another zippered pocket. Keep some batteries, an extra stream light, charging cord, because these lights that I typically use are rechargeable. Some of them are universal, where you can use a battery to operate it as well. In case your charge goes down, you don't have a way to charge it. So that's why I like using a dual power source type of light in case that goes down. It also has like a small pocket up here. You can keep whatever the hell you want in there. Just some random odds and ends in there. Nothing that really amounts to anything. Has another pocket where you can put sunglasses in. It has, it's kind of felt lined, so it's not going to scratch your glasses. Or again, whatever you want to put in there. Small items. And then it also has one more area where it opens from the back, and it's kind of a document pocket. You can put, you know, your checkbook, your wallet, if it doesn't fit in the main compartments. Keep an extra notepad, an extra tourniquet, some extra gloves. That's my basic loadout when I'm on the road, because again, I do so much traveling. My traveling to work takes me 2 hours one way to get there. I go through a lot of pretty bad terrain from the Imperial Valley to San Diego, so I never know what the hell I'm going to run into. I'm also going to do a review on my 511 Rush 24 bag, and that is kind of a bug out situation bag. I got a lot of first aid stuff, survival stuff in it, because I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and get stuck on the road in the snow, car accident, go off a cliff, have to save somebody. There's a lot of accidents up there. It can get pretty dynamic. I've seen people life flighted out of there. I also, let's see if I can post it too. The area I go through is 40 miles from my house. It's one of the big illegal alien crossings. So there's sometimes 50 to 200 people camped out right alongside the damn freeway in a place called Incopa, and blows my mind, totally pisses me off. I try not to even look over in that direction, but there's a whole lot of activity up there, and I would rather be prepared if a would-be worst case scenario happened and I get stuck up there. It's kind of a one way in, one way out, unless you go way around, and it takes you a hell of a long time to get back home. So anyway, once again, my apologies about the glow sticks. Not trying to hold out, not trying to be the gatekeeper on it, not trying to be the dick that's if you know, you know, and keep people guessing. So for those that got triggered and offended and, you know, kind of worked up about it, hopefully this explains a little bit more on what I do or what I have in my bag and what it's actually used for. If this actually helped, I hope it did. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you on the next video.